sorry for the delay in putting out the video this week. We felt it only right to hold it back and not give you a half-assed video. After all, you guys have supported us, so hopefully you'll enjoy this one. So if you can't tell by the big sign behind me, we're down in Banbury in Oxford, and we're at MRC Tuning. The reason we're down here is because the van was delivered on Wednesday. Alex is smiling here. We thought, well, it was come down for tuning, hasn't it, mate?
It has.
But we've
got a problem.
We've got a problem! Yeah. So Doug phoned us yesterday, so like I say, it got delivered yesterday. We came down to help it, and obviously it needs to be on the rolling road, get tuned and everything. Problem is the airflow into the throttle body that goes from, obviously, the intercooler, which is down there, is too small. We thought it was going to be all right, and well, everybody thought it was going to be all right, didn't they?
Yeah.
But what we found out is the MAF sensor, which is there, it's getting basically overloaded with, it's just, you can't take that amount of pressure in such a small amount of space, as it were, if that makes any sense. So the tube has got to be longer, so it's got to be minimum 100 millimeters. Now that should be all right. It shouldn't max out the MAF sensor at that, but obviously we've got issues with that with space. So we've come down to take all the front end off and hopefully fix it. We don't know if we are going to be able to though, because number one, if I spin you around, sorry, the brake lines are very, very close from the master cylinder, so we haven't got much space there, we haven't got much space here, and also as well we brought loads of tubing down with us, loads of aluminium tubing, but you or me can't weld aluminium. We can, but not brilliantly, and we don't want to get people telling us off for welding aluminium bad. So what we're going to have to do, I think, is put out a shout on social media, see if anybody can help us with this one and get it done. So we're going to take the front end off and see what we can do anyway. So I'm not going to say keep fingers crossed, because everybody keeps saying the fingers are hurting, we're crossing them that much. But yeah, so we'll get this lot taken apart and see what happens. Right guys, we need your help if possible. We are down at MRC Tuning down in Banbury in Oxford, and we've got a problem. We need to make, or we need somebody that can weld aluminium. We need to fabricate a new tube for the throttle body out of 100mm aluminium pipe. We've got the pipe, we've got all the bends, we're going to mock it all up now, but we need somebody that can weld it for us. We can weld, MRC can weld, but not 100%. Kind of
not nice with Ali.
Not nice with Ali, so yeah, we want to make it look good, don't we? So if you can weld aluminium, you're around about the Oxford area, give us a shout, send us a message, phone me, do whatever. If you can share this with anybody you know, please give us a shout and help us out on this one if you don't mind. There's some lovely noises coming from around the corner, isn't there, on the rolling road. Right, what we've done is, that's the old pipe, isn't it? There you go, you can hear that in the background. We'll get some footage of one of these on the rolling road. I think that's an RS6, isn't it? Right, so this is our old pipe that went into there, and obviously it's 3-inch. It's not going to work. That's 4-inch. So the issue that we've got is obviously we need to get from there over to the throttle body, and we've worked out that we can go obviously through there. We're going to have to cut some of this out, this lamp panel.
We don't need it, do we?
No, we don't need it. It's only told you bonnet on, and so we're going to go in there like that. Then we're going to have to come across like that. And then we're going to have to come across again like that into the throttle body. But we should be able to do it, shouldn't we? Well, with a few people that have helped, that have messaged us.
Few people responded, haven't they?
So that's good. So thank you. We'll be contacting a few people shortly, hopefully. We've got some 4-inch silicone hose. We're just going to cut a hole in this first. Only problem is once we go through there, then that's above the oil filler cap. So once oil's in it,
Yeah, it only needs servicing once every 10,000 miles, isn't it?
that's it. Yeah, exactly. You will never need to open the bonnet for 10,000 mile at least. I would have thought. And MAF sensor, but we just need to put in the hole for the blow-off valve as well, don't we?
Yeah.
That's got to be put on. So we'll start doing some cutting anyway. We'll do that first. So we need to mark that up and cut a bloody big hole in there. Right. No, that's hardly anything, is that, is it?
Did you bring any oil saws?
No, Dave's got one though,
Oh,
apparently.
that's all right.
Look at that. That's like my shit pipe at home for the
Thought you were going to say something else then.
No, it's not like
It's not like that.
Not of course.
We've got a bit of inch pipe.
Then we'd be struggling. Yeah. Right, put camera down then and have a check on my measurements, make sure we shall measure 3 times this time before
Yeah.
we cut.
Before we cut.
How good it is.
Less.
Finished. We're hopefully getting somewhere, aren't we, mate?
We're getting there, yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. We've shaved a bit of the front panel out. We've got some of these cast 90 degrees from Doug. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one there with the Flexion, and then one there. That'll go like that. Length pipe, MAF sensor in it, return, and into the throttle body, and you've just been cutting that.
Yeah, shortening that a little bit.
So hopefully if we put that on now, we can figure out where we're going to be going. And we've had loads of people message us, text us, smoke signals, whatever.
Yeah.
And they have let us know that they can help us out with the welding, so that's absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much, guys. It's nice to know the car community is still nice, good and strong, available to help people out. Go on then.
It's a very tight fit.
It is a tight fit. Oh, like a glove.
We need to come up over that, that's his issue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's on.
It's on.
Better than what we had before. So now we're going to, that's it, line that up, come across with a straight,
Lead.
and then, yeah,
Something
line
like that, don't
and
we?
then the MAF in there. So we need a longest piece of straight really that we can get for the MAF to go into.
Yeah.
We would have liked another one of these, but we've only got 2. And we borrowed, well, we purchased them. Right. Let's have a word with Doug, see what he says, see what his thoughts are on that. So if we can get it in there just before the bend, then hopefully because of that tight curve there, it means, I say another one of them would have been great, but
Yeah.
we need that to clear that there.
Yeah, because otherwise radius is that big pipe ends up too far out.
Yeah, radiuses of that. We tried that. And go on, show him on that. Yep. Doesn't fit. It's catching the top of the radiator. Can we go to Juicens or Plumbers Merchants?
Want to get some fall pipe?
Yeah, just get some bit of soil pipe, that'll be fine. Right, see what he thinks of that. It's Dougie we've got to please.
Do with a bit of something to clean that out with, really.
Oop, falling over pipes here.
Yeah, like.
Hang on. A lot of pipes, a lot of bends, a lot of
Mess.
mess. But it's done. So coming out of there at 3-inch, which isn't too bad, then into 4 under here, and then across here, and then down. We're not sure about this blue tape, whether it's boost proof.
No, I think that white stuff would have been better, but
Yeah, I think this is only rated to maybe 0.3.
yeah.
Where your white stuff, handle out. Oh, so that's what we've got at the moment. We're clearing things.
Bonnet just.
Bonnet, yeah, very, very close. Let me get around, I'll show you.
My God, that's awful!
I don't want to click it all the way down.
You might have to click it all the way though, because, hang on. Yep. Ah, perfect. Yep. And the bonnet serves as 2 purposes. Holds the boost pipe in place.
Yeah, stops it from blowing
Stops
out.
it from jumping up and down. So that's that done. We're gonna contact a couple of people now. Hopefully they can help us. We've had, like I say, loads of people send us messages, offer to help, say send it down. So that's brilliant. Thank you very much to everybody. That's about it, isn't it? So we'll try that now. We've got MAF sensor, obviously MAF sensors to go in there. So we need to put a MAF sensor in here, but it needs to be about there. So this needed to be as long as possible for the MAF sensor so that we don't
And
have...
as big as possible, he said, didn't he?
Yes, so we don't have any issues with turbulence of the wind and everything like that. Hello.
Camera shy dog.
Yep. And also as well, the blow valve's got to go in there as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we'll ring a few people now, see if we can sort us out this afternoon. And hopefully we should still be able to get it on the road, the rolling road. I know, it looked awful, stuck up too much, and we didn't like it. So we decided to try again. Right, very quickly, we've just been swapping pipes around, messing about. Pipes coming up through there, that's going to come through there, and we're going to keep that quite level and put a 45 degree in here and then do it that way. Sensor at the back.
Blow off outside.
Blow off on side, which is going to take off there. We're going to put that on there. And now we're going to go see a guy called Chris or Badger. Massive thanks to everybody. We're down at Hard Knocks Speed Shop, and Chris behind me, he's obviously took up the challenge. He contacted us. Loads of people messaged about him. Half an hour from MRC, so he's cracking on with it for us. So massive thank you to everybody that messaged us, phoned me, and it's nice to know the love's still out there for the car scene. Cheers. I'll get all this crap out. Right, hey up Chris.
Oh mate, how we doing?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, not bad.
Thank you for coming to our rescue, mate.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
So,
What do we need? What we got?
we marked them.
Yeah,
That
goes on there.
that goes on there.
Yeah,
That's on there. It is marked.
yeah.
We need that cutting out and putting in where X marks the spot.
Yep.
And then we need that cutting out and putting in there.
That's fine.
Yeah?
Rather than cut that out, we'll just remake it.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
It's going to be nicer.
Right. We'll do that.
And I'm guessing this goes on here somewhere, does it?
No,
That's a separate.
that's a separate piece. Yeah, that's going to
Does
go
that
on.
need beading on the other?
Yeah, we could do with a bead on that, couldn't we?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Oh, can I think of it? Oh, it's too professional for us.
Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently I'm a professional welder. Some say.
Yeah. Some say.
Yeah. We'll sort that.
Right. Cool.
Right, let's get it prepped. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
See what
Right, we won't go in. We won't film inside because obviously you've got cars inside, and we don't
Yeah,
want
yeah, exactly.
we don't want people getting upset that we're filming their cars. Yeah. So we shall show before and we'll show an after.
That's it.
But it's nice to know, like I say, put a social media post out and
Yeah, it's really good. We've got tagged loads of times.
Yeah.
Which is nice because it means that people actually do think of us.
yeah,
And realise.
and not in a bad way, like other
Not in a
people.
bad way, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like calling us wankers or whatever. But, yeah.
We must be doing something wrong.
Yeah, they talk to us and call us interface.
Yeah,
Right.
it's good. Yeah.
Right, come on then, let's get that done then, mate.
Let's make it
Cool. We'll find Kettle first though.
Oh, yes.
Massive thanks to everybody. We're down at Hard Knocks Speed Shop and Chris behind me, he's obviously took up the challenge. He's contacted us, loads of people messaged about him, half an hour from MRC, so he's cracking on with it for us. So massive thank you to everybody that messaged us, phoned me, and it's nice to know the love's still out there for the car scene. Cheers. Right, back at MRC after being to see Chris at Hard Knocks Speed Shop, who did the aluminium welding for us, and he said to us, because we took this down, we got cast bends, haven't we?
Yeah.
And he said, what were his exact words?
This will not weld nice because of cast bends.
Yeah. Show him the welds. Unbelievable.
Look all right to me.
Yeah, look fine to me. I don't think we could have done any better anyway.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, thankfully we did that, and he made us a piece up as well. Made a piece up and put some swages in it for us for the pipe work that we need there. So hopefully now, and he did us blow off valve as well for us.
Yeah.
And then blasted it all for us to clean it all.
Yeah.
What a top bloke, really, really cool. So if you're down this neck of the woods and you need some, well, fabrication work, anything, go see him. Absolute brilliant bloke. Right, let's get all this lot back together then, Emma.
Oh, we have.
Dougie should be good at playing poker, shouldn't he? Don't give anything away.
No, no. tried then.
Yeah, it's rich. There's adjusted to it just.
Popping flames. Just put a new lambda sensor in as. Oh yeah, it looks alright that, doesn't it?
It's what?
Looks alright. Never tell with them though, can
Never
you?
tell with electrical stuff.
But it was reading wrong figures. Not smoking. Does seem to be misfiring though, doesn't it, on red?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy? Still down?
Still misfiring.
We've got a misfire on driver's side still, but if you have a look at the plugs,
That's one of them.
they are a little bit
black.
black.
But the reason that with the black is because the lambda sensor wasn't working on this bank.
This bank, yeah.
So what we think is that it's been overcompensating on it with the fuel.
Yeah, it's just been running it richer.
You can smell the fuel on the first three, you can smell them.
They were really wet, weren't they?
Yeah, so I'm just going to change them and then see if it makes a difference. So I'd say it's been misfiring on this bank, mainly cylinder number 1 to be totally honest with you. Sounds a lot better that.
Yep.
It's not misfiring at all.
Definitely fuel smoother. Lander's being controlled properly as well, right Lander 1, so
Eating
no one
itself
near the
out now.
wings, so definitely cooked up the plugs.
Yeah. Yep, cooked up the plugs a bit, because obviously we're running rich, so put a new lambda on it. It is now, what time are we in now? About 6?
Might be.
Yeah. Yep.
6.
10 past 6, so we're leaving now because Dougie's leaving and going home. We've just made sure that obviously we had to do all the pipe work this morning for the air intake, so that's all done, all welded, so brilliant, that's really good this morning. We've put a new lambda sensor in it,
Dodger lambda.
and plugs as well, sorted them out because they were coked up because of it was overfueling. It's not overfueling anymore, lambdas are working, it's going up to temperature, fans are kicking in, everything's good in it so far. So we're leaving it there. Dougie is going to be putting it on the rolling road tomorrow, as it is, get better air into it.
Yeah.
And he's going to be doing it first thing in the morning when it's cooler, and letting us hopefully know the figures. So if we get him in time, he's going to drop us a video as well, so fingers crossed we'll be able to drop it in this video. If not, it'll be in next week's video, but there will be a video of on the dyno going hell for leather. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week whether it's with the Audi, something new, we don't know. But thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do, and we will see you next time. Bye from me.
And bye from me.
Look at the graphs. Pulls back, a bit of timing, so we need to clean that up. 1.5 degrees. The intake temps is about 26 degrees C here today, so we'll go down to 30, up to 43. Not too bad. Mixture jumps around a little bit, but that is because the MAF is jumping around. This is MAF, it jumps around a bit. I think this is because the MAF housing is so big and we still don't have a long enough MAF tube for the air to straighten out. So I think if we've got time, we might convert this to MAP sensor instead of MAF, and then it should be a lot cleaner. What else was the fuel pressure, in-tank fuel pressure is 4.6 bar. We'll run that a bit harder to see if that comes up, but we might need just to check the low pressure pump. But not too bad, first day.